In a research by the Royal United Services Institute and the Association of Certified Anti-Money Laundering Specialists, roughly 63% of respondents who work in the banking sector said they see cryptocurrency as a risk rather than an opportunity. Hey guys, what's up? It's your channel Coin Engine. And today, we are going to discuss the future of cryptocurrency. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to never miss an update from us about the happenings around the world. Cryptocurrency is changing the way we think about money, and banks are starting to get worried. In this video, we're going to talk about why banks are concerned about cryptocurrency and how it could potentially disrupt their business model. Stay tuned. Over the past 10 years, blockchain technology has attracted a lot of attention, moving past the acclaim of a small group of Bitcoin enthusiasts and into the mainstream discourse of financial specialists and investors. In reference to the Dutch tulip market boom of the 17th century, J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon mocked Bitcoin in September 2017 by saying, "It's worse than tulip bulbs. It won't work out nicely. It will result in the death of someone." That idea was echoed by Goldman Sachs senior chairman Lloyd Blankfein, who said, "Something that fluctuates 20% overnight does not feel like a currency. It serves as a means of fraud." Another question is raised by banks' highly vocal and widespread opposition to cryptocurrencies. What are banks frightened of? The brief answer is a lot. For example, Number 1, its decentralized nature. The idea of decentralization is not new. It's a concept that has been tested on a few occasions. We humans, however, just lack the necessary preparation to do it successfully. The idea of a decentralized network, where the entire system wouldn't depend on one authority, suddenly became more than conceivable with the advent of blockchain. Blockchain technology is still very young, though. Along with all the potential it has not yet been fully explored. Numerous other things, as well as the global financial sector, may be impacted. Cryptocurrency assets were developed as a replacement for traditional banking infrastructure because they don't require a middleman and aren't dependent on the capabilities of a centralized bank, government, or organization. The blockchain code and the distributed nature of the blockchain are trusted in these transactions rather than depending on centralized intermediaries. Some banks don't think they'll be able to enter this market successfully because a cryptocurrency managed by a central bank lessens the appeal of the asset in the first place. Some people think that central banks won't be necessary any longer or won't be able to control the money supply because of how decentralized the currency is perceived to be. Number 2, AML or KYC issues. With the use of cryptocurrencies, peer-to-peer transactions may be carried out without the need for a regulated middleman, enabling users to send money fast and easily without having to pay transaction fees. Transactions are simply connected to the transaction ID on the blockchain rather than being associated with a specific bank account through a financial institution. Many banks are concerned about the lack of anti-money laundering and know-your-customer laws around transactions with digital currency, which is why this kind of anonymity disturbs them. Banks frequently believe that it is impossible to follow Bitcoin transactions for AML and KYC purposes, which could result in fraud and illicit activities on the network. Number 3, its volatility. Over the course of their brief existence, the price of cryptocurrencies has generally fluctuated, particularly that of Bitcoin. This is due to a variety of factors, including market size, liquidity, and market participant numbers. Because the price hasn't been consistent historically, banks view this as a risk because they think the currency might cease to be a reliable investment over time. Number 4, payment services. When it comes to payment services, cryptocurrencies are already superior to banks. First of all, they charge low transaction fees. In other words, there are no bank commission fees for sending or receiving money. Actually, a tiny quantity of cryptocurrency is required to support the blockchain network, which is what you must pay. However, compared to what banks charge, these fees are substantially cheaper. Number 5, transaction time. When comparing cryptocurrencies to banks, there are a number of other factors that are often preferable. It can take up to several days for the money you transferred to reach its recipient because traditional banks take a long time to validate some transactions. Cryptocurrency transactions are substantially faster since the blockchain runs all operations automatically. As a result, banks can experience some repetition in terms of overall pace. The technology that underpins cryptocurrencies has the power to alter the way we live. It's safe to infer that they are in the very early stages of development, even though it's hard to say whether that will actually occur or not. Therefore, more study is needed to better harness the power of blockchain and use it to maximize the potential of cryptocurrencies. In light of this, it is reasonable to believe that banks will continue to exist. Even if it can be corrupted by greed, their power is still the best we have. However, supporters of cryptocurrency and the blockchain believe that one day we may be able to remove the qualifier essential and just declare them to be bad. At that time, cryptocurrencies will cease over, appending the old financial system and, ideally, ushering in a more equitable society, where everyone has access to free financial services and wealth is distributed more fairly. If you found the video to be helpful, make sure to turn the black thumb blue and show us support by sharing the video with your friends. We will see you soon with another news. Till then, stay updated by checking out the other videos on our channel.